Welcome. Hello there. Hey, I'm getting real excited. It's Christmas Eve here at daytime, and I can't wait because of all the gifts I'm gonna get and everything from Santa Claus or Father Christmas and I shouldn't be allowed to say that. Santa person. No, can't say that either. Saint Nick. No, that's bad. Non-binary person. I don't know anymore. It's a wonder they've allowed Christmas this year. It's managed to squeeze through. That's how sad the world is getting, isn't it? I think Christmas is good for the family get-together, and especially for these really young children who still have the magic about Christmas. And it's nice to watch their faces, watch the magic in their eyes. And of course, the feminist SJWs and far lefties are trying to destroy all that. But there is some hope on the horizon. Some countries have realized what's happening and are starting to turn around the other way. It's kind of slow, but we've seen it in a few countries. Of course, it's far too late for Sweden. Sweden is gone. But the crazies are still running the world as such in a way. Here's proof. So, EasyJet is a big airline company, cheap airline company, based, I believe, in the UK, but flies loads of different places, lots of Spain and all that. And they have banned their staff from greeting people as ladies and gentlemen. It's obviously not diversity enough, or whatever the word is. Why don't they just call each other things? Because that's what we are, aren't we? You're just things. We can't be anything else. But, I mean, what do you identify as? Now, I don't normally go to pubs anymore because I'm an older person, but I remember going to the pubs years ago, and it was good to actually have some adult time and talk and have a few drinks, change the world or whatever. It was nice. And I'm talking about English pubs, that were great years ago. But now, I went to a pub the other day, and it was not the same at all. Even though it was 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, there were kids running around in this pub all over the place, yelling and screaming. It seemed more like a creche than a pub. And it's because the females wanted to bring their kids everywhere, didn't they? They pushed their kids in everywhere because that's who they are. They can advertise, I've got children. The trouble is, it ruins the atmosphere of a pub completely. No more adult time anymore. And I'm a bit of a people watcher, and I saw some females in this pub that were absolutely disgusting looking to me anyway. But they really didn't think they were. You could tell that they thought they were absolutely fantastic people. And they were, usually most of them were overweight. They looked more disgusting to me. But they've been brainwashed into thinking they look great, obviously. And the trouble is, they're killing themselves. They're dying quicker. That's not helping them in any way. But I suppose it's good news for those females who are lucky enough to be genetically born attractive or look after themselves, because they'll be sought after more than usual, I would expect. And I thought the females wanted to be independent and everything else, but every day in the news or whatever I hear of another female suing somebody else for money, for some unknown reason, for yelling at them or something. I kind of feel like I'm a male, I'm heterosexual, and I'm being isolated, sent to Coventry in the whole world. Strange, isn't it? So here's a great Christmas story to sort of lighten you up, to make you feel that spirit. A teen 15 who attacked lesbian couple on the bus is ordered to complete diversity sessions. Oh God. I think there was 3 young boys on a bus and there was 2 girls on a bus, and there obviously were lesbians, young lesbians I guess, and they had an altercation. And here's your typical scenario about some young man using the wrong think, and the government will step in to control this man to say, look, this is how you're supposed to think. So most of us are quite natural and normal come on this site. And let's be honest, lesbians and gays always seem to advertise themselves, don't they? Hey, look at me, sort of thing. They can't just be who they are and integrate into society. No, they have to show and draw attention to themselves all the time, saying, look at me, how great I am. And that's where they go wrong. I'm not walking around telling everybody I'm heterosexual or whatever male, going, hey, look at me. But they do. And they draw unwanted attention, don't they? So how did these young schoolboys or whatever know that these girls were lesbians in the first place? Because these girls are lesbians and they like to tell everybody about it and show everybody and almost probably degrade them for being what they are, and then they get the wrong sort of action against them. Myself personally, I have nothing against anybody's sexuality, but you don't have to advertise it like they do. It's like they're saying, hey, look at us, we're a lot more normal than you are, you weirdo. That's basically what they're saying to us, isn't it? So if they are the normal ones and we are abnormal for being natural, as like I shouldn't really say that, that's not diversity enough. So lesbians and gays would rule the planet. How would that work out for having babies? Would the planet move ahead there? Not really. 2 gay men don't produce anything, they have to adopt. 2 lesbians don't produce anything, they would have to adopt as well, or have a man come in. How would that work? The way things have affected me, the way the world is now, is years ago I used to be a people person. I used to love getting together with people, interacting, doing things, but not anymore. It's a bit like the pub I was in. I was looking around, amazed, thinking to myself, I don't belong here anymore. So, I'm gonna go down and get some beer now. We're ready for Christmas Eve. And you know what? I did something unusual for me. I ordered a game online from Steam so that I could play it straight away. And it was Resident Evil 2 Remake. And you know what? I'm enjoying the game. And I think it's therapeutic for me because I'm playing a game like games used to be. And the graphics are pretty good. Playability's good. And it reminds me of when the world was good. So you have a good Christmas out there, okay, people? Am I allowed to say people? I don't know. Am I insulting somebody? Probably. It's kind of funny, but when I'm going out to get some beer, the world is kind of changing into the game I'm playing, if you think about it.
Resident Evil 2.